And we have to smelt twice. And we have to count our steps all day. And we have to bond the farm too. Oh my goodness. This is probably like the most important day of the entire run, I would think. We're gonna see if it's possible. Oh yeah, I have to change the sound settings, don't I? Yeah. Let me just get like prepared here first. We want everything to be super loud. We want the steps to be really loud, but like nothing else. Hopefully I can have the music still on for you guys. Okay, that's not quite loud enough. That's pretty good. Probably gonna have to turn the music down though. Holy cow, that was loud. Hector Bugcatcher, thanks for that raid of 35. I'm playing with my sound settings right now so that I can step manip today, and that was, the raid sound was incredibly loud in my ears, but thank you for that raid. I hope your stream went well. Alright, I think that's a little bit better. Okay, how loud is the steps here? That's pretty good. You guys still have music, right? Just passing along for Piano Addict? Oh, hell yeah. What kind of run are you doing? I saw you were playing Stardew, but I'm not sure what you're doing in Stardew. 1, 2. So you guys can hear the music, but not the steps. Okay. Do you guys want to hear the steps? Can you guys hear those steps? Probably not, right? Let me know if you can hear these footsteps. No, you can't. If I turn up the audio, I turn the desktop audio quite a bit here, and I'll turn the music down some more. Can you guys hear the footsteps now? Yeah, if I talk. Okay. Well, that's just gonna be how it's gonna be. I can turn my voice down a little bit too. Got some seriously scuffed settings here. I can move my mic farther away from my face for this stream. Okay. Okay. All right. The other thing I want to test here. Oh, that's loud. Okay, I could turn it back down a little bit. A little bit more music and a little bit less footsteps. Is that good? I think that's pretty good. Okay, I gotta have this close to my face. I can't see my keyboard. Okay. Does it make footsteps when you jiggle step? That was... Yeah, it does. It makes steps pretty quickly. I guess we're pause buffering the whole day. I think we're gonna have to pause buffer the entire day. Cause like, listen to how quickly steps increment when I'm loading the furnaces. That's really hard to track. We need an alley salute. You guys got coffee back, by the way. That's not restricted anymore to tier 2, so that's cool. Hello. Yeah, no speed boost. Yeah, we do have to use speed boost today. We kind of got away with it the last time we step counted, but we actually do need to use speed boost today in order to get everything done. We're pretty much just gonna have to pause buffer all day, I think. I don't love that idea, but I kind of prefer to just count my steps, but since this game has no acceleration, if you just pause buffer like this all day, you can basically never take a step. And if you do walk too far and you do take a step, it's loud enough that you'll hear it right away. So yeah. So okay, so the reason that we're going to try and count our steps today is because I have this handy dandy sheet that I made, and basically what it does is you put in some information like the season, the current day that day is played, and the number of steps you've taken at the start of the day, and my seed number, and then I can determine per the additional number of steps I take. So your RNG, your daily RNG, like your luck and the dish of the day that Gus sells you, and if NPCs send you gifts in the mail, the daily luck, and then the most important one right now is the weather. I want batteries because I want crystallariums. I can get a lot of batteries if it's lightning. If the weather is lightning, I will get a lot of batteries from lightning rods. Normally, you'd have to just get a lightning day naturally. And that's a little bit Monka-esque because they're not that common. It's only like a 12% chance to get a lightning day at the start of the season. And I don't want to wait that long. And ironically, today is actually one of the best days to try to step count, because all I'm doing is planting seeds all day. Whereas on most other days, I'll be doing Skull Caverns, which, like, good luck counting your steps in Skull Cavern. What rings are you using? I'll show you in a moment. So what I'm planning to do today is to correctly count my steps all day, and then input that into my spreadsheet here. And I'll be able to determine how many additional steps I need to take in order to get a lightning day on the 3rd of summer. That's kind of the plan here. I came up with this idea. It's not been tried yet. It's kind of silly. We'll see if it works. Obviously, this whole step counting has been started to become a little bit more meta since 1.5. It's much easier to count your steps than it used to be. I have had this sheet since 1.4. When I used code that Blade gave me to make this, and but we've used this for a while. But I've never tried to step manip on such an important day that I have to plant so many seeds on. If I fail it today, I can still do it tomorrow as well. I can try tomorrow again. Okay, my ring combos. So I was in Habu's stream earlier, and he was talking about a 4-ring setup, and I do like the Savage Ring. I'd like to use it if I could. I just don't want to, like, I personally think that the Hot Java Ring is better than the Savage Ring, just empirically based on watching watching people use the Savage Ring. I think it's really, really difficult to use, and it rarely gets value. But I would like to use it if I could, which would require a second combo ring. So the problem though is what ring do you use, right? Like the napalm ring sucks. But why not just combine it with like an iridium band or a ruby ring so that you get more damage when you kill that monster? So you would switch both rings, and when you kill a monster, you would get the burglar's effect, you would get the hot Java effect, you would get the savage effect, and then you would also get plus 10% damage to make it even more likely that you one combo the mob. So I actually really like that idea. The way to get the last stream I wish I had thought of that or had heard about it by then, because the ruby ring you just buy from the Adventurers Guild for 5,000 G, which I was just there by Spades Boots. But we can do that on the 3rd. We have to plant trees on the 3rd. We can do it then. But that'll be cool. My main rings are magnet plus luck. This is a magnet ring plus a luck ring combined. This is a glowstone ring plus a luck ring. The glowstone ring is crafted at combat level 4 with 5 solar essence and 5 iron bars. Yeah, I was looking at some of the other possible rings, like these all suck. The warrior ring is interesting, but I think it's just worse than the extra 10% damage. A 10% flat damage increase is actually about the same as plus 10 damage. And this only occurs sometimes, whereas if I use the ruby ring, it would always give it, so I think that's better. My hammer does roughly 100 damage on average. A 10% flat increase to attack is about the same as a 10% increase. But like I said, one is all the time and the other is only occasionally. So. Finally hit 100,000 ammos, nice. You could do a pretty big Skull Caverns run with that much ammo. Wager internet currency on the correct amount. Yeah, we could try that. But anyway, that's the goal for today, is to step count. I don't really know. We're gonna have to pause buffer all day. Well, we don't actually have to pause buffer all day. Correct amount of steps. Well, yeah, so the earliest I can get the lightning, I don't care about the daily luck because the daily luck tomorrow won't matter. Oh, like over under. Yeah, or you could just do like, did he get the right number of steps? I don't know. We'll figure it out. The earliest lightning day I can get is 17 steps. I already input the number of steps I've taken as of the 28th of spring was 48,053 steps. So if I take 17 more steps, I'll get a lightning day. 28 steps also gets a lightning day. 32, 36. You get the idea. 51, 55. You can actually get a regular rain day in summer, which is interesting. It's a 90% chance to get lightning, so very rarely you get just rain, which is not good enough. Obviously, we want lightning. So we'll go for the 17 if we need to. We'll go for the 28 or the 32. There's plenty of options here. I'm going to try and do it that way because the other way to count your steps is to just correctly count your steps and then input it and then determine how many additional steps you need to take. But I don't necessarily want to do it that way this time because I want to plant seeds until I pass out. I want to be planting starfruit seeds. So I'm going to try and control the number of steps I take. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty long and grindy day here. We have a lot to do. We have a lot of seeds to plant. Let's give it a try. Oh, I messed up the... If you screw up, are you safe scumming? No. If I screw up, I'll try again on the second. And if I screw up again on the second, oh well. It's worth a try, but I'm not going to go crazy for it. Okay, that was not a step. Okay, I took a step already. Alright, things that we need to... I took notes on this day, I think, right? Didn't I? No. But basically what I need to do is grab the speed grow, the starfruit that I have already. We need to go and put in a smelt. And then we'll bomb our farm after that. Yeah, I don't need anything out of here. Yeah, there's so much to do today. I have to plant a bazillion seeds. Wait, what? You reset the entire run? Wait, what? I didn't reset the run. Did I must have said something stupid. I didn't mean to. Okay, that was a step. That was a step as well. Did you see the daily scam? Not your local scammer scamming the scammed. So much scamming. I saw day one, I didn't notice the season. Did the furnaces trip you off that we didn't reset? Drink this I missed some streams. Well, it's good to see you. Alright, we do have to smelt because we need the extra iridium to buy seeds. We have 1,582 seeds. I wanted to calculate exactly how many seeds I need. It's like 3463, roughly. Oh, my phone's almost dead. I'm gonna need to grab my charger. Oh, it's right there. Okay. 3463 plus 116. I need 3,579 seeds. So I need exactly 2,000 more. Essentially 2,000 more. Hang on, I gotta go get my phone charger here. I got a power strip down here. Ugh. Dang it. Alright. Alright, that's better. Now I can actually use my phone even though it's about to die. Eating my headphones too. I'm like the least professional streamer you'll ever see. Hopefully that's endearing. Alright, my phone's charging. Let's do this better. Yes, that was not that was a step, but I don't know how that happened. It's like the game doesn't allow you to pause when you're loading a furnace. It rain tomorrow. No, it'll I'm trying to get lightning on the 3rd. So that I can start getting batteries with my lightning rods. All the things that make footsteps are hilarious. Flashing's gonna give me a headache. Oh, sorry. I hope not. I'm trying not to pause buffer too closely here. Okay, that counted as a step. Yeah, you see like the game like fails to pause there? I think that's why I'm taking steps. Yeah, same thing there. Like I tried to pause, but it loaded 2 furnaces and I took a step. It's alright, it's not a big deal. As long as I'm keeping track of them, it's no big deal. Okay, that was a step. Was a step 2. Step count rain. Yeah, I want to get lightning on the 3rd of summer, so trying to ensure that that'll happen. Alright, we got the furnaces loaded. Pretty quickly, actually, because we were pause buffering. We got it done pretty fast. We need the bars. I'm also going to have to buy coal today, because I only have 61 left, so I'm going to be selling all my gems as well. Things we can put away are the slingshot. We don't need that today. We don't need our club today. We have 8 warp totems, so we don't need our omni geodes today. We don't need our stone today, although we're going to get more stone, actually. I'll just keep it. Don't need our jades. We need our copper. We don't need spicy eel. We're going to keep the coffee and the crab cakes for energy. We've got all the seeds we need. We've got the iridium. We do need our axe, our hoe, our pick. And let's grab all of our gems. We're not going to sell the emeralds. We're obviously not going to sell the jades either. The batteries are not for sprinklers, they're for crystallariums. I want as many crystallariums as I can possibly make. I need the gold to make bombs. Also want the iron, but I don't need to carry that on me right now, actually. We'll smelt the iron first thing tomorrow morning. We're only going to do 2 smelt rounds tonight. We're going to do... because I don't want to spend that much time away from planting. So we'll be doing the... We did the iridium now. We're going to do another iridium later today. So that we have that iridium first thing tomorrow. So that we can sell it again to buy stone for tree fertilizer. We need a lot of money. We're basically going to sell almost everything that we have to get everything paid for. Shouldn't have to sell any raw star fruit, but it's going to be really tight. What we're going to do now is warp to the farm, and we're going to find these stacks. I love how messing with your inventory counts as a... It doesn't count as a footstep, but it sounds like it. We're going to warp to the farm. Got to save every split second we can today. Need a lot of mega bombs today. The mega bombs are going to be to clear the debris, clear the dead crops, the dead sacrificial parsnips, and continue to hoe spaces. I also need to use a rain totem at some point today. This is what my farm looks like right now. I did a test of this day. And I did a test of this day, and wait. That's how far I got on day one. That's how far I got in a test. So hopefully we can replicate that. That's like half the farm. But this is a really intense day. Okay, so we're gonna bomb the farm now. Not the whole farm, but like 3/4 of it. We kind of want to leave like a buffer zone, basically. Where's the picture I took? Yeah, something like that. Okay. Basically, I want to leave myself a buffer zone, so when I bomb again tomorrow, I can put the bombs close enough to continue to hoe the ground, but I won't delete my star fruit. Wait, that was a step. Oh wait, no, it wasn't. No, that wasn't a step. That was the grass. The dead crops. Alright, we're only at 9 steps. That was the sound of a bomb going down too. That's not a step. Not a step. Okay, bomb, not a step. Bomb. Bomb. Bomb, not a step. This is pretty tedious. Again, if I screw it up, it's not the end of the world. Need the bombs a little bit higher. They're not actually blowing up the rest of the crops. It's gonna take 2 days to plant. I don't think it's possible to plant the whole farm in one day. I'm not aware of any way to do that. Don't worry, I won't kill myself. I'm watching my health. Oh, that was a step. Okay, I did take a step there. It's just the sheer amount of DSG and seeds that need to get planted, even with bombs. There's no way to get it all done in one day. Is that a step? I don't think it was. That was a step. Yeah, it would be better. That is better, but I think that this way works pretty well, and then you don't have to deal with any decay. As long as you have a buffer zone, you only get delay in the buffer zone. So realistically, I'm only, like, starting from the top, I'm only going to be able to get from about here, like from the top down to about this point right here where my cursor is. So by leaving this buffer zone, I can still place mega bombs like right here to continue hoeing and deleting seeds, deleting dead crops, but it won't hit my star fruit. Alright, I think that's the whole farm pretty well, the whole top half of the farm pretty well bombed here. Yeah, that's pretty good. We can manually hoe the rest of this, that's not a big deal. This is not very much manual hoeing. Like 95% of the farm is prepared. Suppose I could have done a couple more bombs like right along here. Or like here and here I could have bombed. I don't want to do that though. I think at this point it'll be easier to just like start planting than it will be to like run all the way back and bomb these spots. It'll be easier to manually hoe there. Alright, so while these bombs explode, I'm gonna warp back right here. I'm gonna use another totem. I don't care, I have so many of them. I'm gonna warp back here and start planting. And we'll see how much we can get done before Clint opens. Well, no, we'll plant our way over to like right here, right by where Clint, that I can run to Clint. We need like absolute maximum efficiency today. You gonna play paint drying video? No, I don't need to pause buffer while I'm planting. Like while I'm actually planting the seeds, I'm not gonna pause buffer. It's just the pause buffering to get all of the steps accounted for. The entirety of chat breathes a collective sigh of relief. He's not gonna pause buffer the whole day. Okay, let's farm warp totem. Honestly, I've never tested this before, but like if I warp away while these totems, if I warp away while these bombs are going off, like do they still actually go off? We'll find out, I guess. In theory, they will, right? It's still there. Okay, one of them exploded. The other one's about to. So they're still there. That's good to know. I actually didn't know the answer to that, so that's good to know. I have my scythe with me. Unfortunately, a couple of little grass pieces survived. 2 of them. Also, don't let me forget to put down a warp totem, or a rain totem. Alright, here we go with the planting. Do I need anything else right now? No. Clint doesn't even open for another hour. I don't need to go to him right away. I just need to get to him before I go to do the second smelt round, because I don't have enough coal. So I need to get to him by like noon. At the worst, it doesn't really matter when I go. So I need to sell the bars, the prizzies, basically just sell everything. And then I need to go buy more starfruit. Yeah. Ugh, this is stressful. He's like, you said you were gonna pause buffer. Out of my way here. Okay, so I just did that area, and then oh, I need to do this spot too. I'm behind a seed already. How'd that happen? I'm tabbed out. Oh, okay, I fertilized the spot right there. It's really hard to tell if there's fertilizer back here. I think there is, because the seed counts should line up. Okay, now that I've put a starfruit there, it works. Sorry, I'm a little bit nervous about getting this right, and I'm a little bit like I haven't really warmed up yet, so. Okay, that's lined up. Yeah, I don't know where to put these megas, so they're out of the way. Maybe like over there. Once I sell a lot of this stuff, my inventory will be much clearer, and it won't be quite so monka. This is gonna be where you're gonna find out just how much I rely on audible keys for animation canceling. Wait, is animation canceling turned on? I didn't even check before stream. And I'm like not even a professional streamer here. Okay, it is. Not a professional streamer anyway. "40 minutes into stream and 2 hours into the day. Poggers." I did talk to you guys for a while though, so that's... We talked for a while before we started stream, for real. Professional partner right here. Still kind of feels like not real. Oh, I can't actually see the... I didn't realize that I can't actually see the lake from here. I'm pretty sure it's right here on the edge of my screen. Another picture, sorry. want to make sure I get it lined up right. So it looks like one more row will be right. I want to make sure that all of my starfruit lines here end on the same spot. Like just right at the same exact spot. So when I come by tomorrow to rebomb everything, I have a specific line that I can check against so that I can put my mega bombs in a spot where they won't blow up the starfruit. Like it can go like one more triple down. Yeah, that'll be the bottom of the lake. So when I put megas here, the explosion radius goes all the way up to about here. So it'll be like 1 or 2 tiles away from my starfruit. So it'll work perfectly. That's what I meant. That's basically what I meant by a buffer zone. Okay, that's as far as I'm gonna go. There's obviously a slight loss of efficiency in the areas that I still have to hoe. But for most parts of the farm, it's going to be pre-hoed for me from the bombs, so I won't have to do that. There I only had to hoe 2 spots. So the efficiency that we're hoping for is roughly 100 per hour. Captain Silver #1, thanks for that Prime for 4 months. I appreciate that. Continue to support the stream. Enjoy your badges and emotes. That was super loud, by the way, in my ears. Yeah, thank you for that support. I've got my audio settings all screwed up for this stream. Simulates the OG charging battery. Was that really loud for you guys, or was it normal volume for you guys? It was probably pretty loud for you too, right? The OG charging battery was actually quite a bit louder. Which is funny, but not funny. Can make it a little bit quieter for you guys. I don't want you guys to get blasted. If I were to pause buffer the planting, that would be even more efficient, but it would take forever. I might have to do that. I'll see how tight it is, and I'll hopefully save the pause buffer planting for tomorrow if it's really tight. I'm hoping it's not tight and I don't have to pause buffer. Every time you hear that noise from my inventory, you know that that's not really a step. How do you have so many shards early? Oh, I have way more than this. Well, this is all I have actually, but I've sold way more. How many have I got seen total? I've seen 143 of them already. It's the first of summer year 1, and I've gotten 143 prismatic shards. But it's from the Skull Caverns. Every time you break an iridium ore node, you have a 4% chance to get a prismatic shard. And I've broken many thousands of iridium nodes. Because I can't wait to sell this crap in my inventory so it's not here to accidentally grab like that. Like, because I like to just hold both mouse buttons down. A lot easier on my fingers if I pause buffer with both mouse buttons held down. That's a lot less than my brain has to think about. This one, right? Ah, these freaking topazes, man. Let's put them up there. I'm just warning you guys, this might be a hoodie stream. Can I actually put the hood up on this and not... Oh, I can. Perfect. This is a hood stream, by the way. This is like a hunker down and you guys can watch me do this while I don't talk to you. There's fun Skull Caverns days where we can like chat and hang out, and then there's days where I just need to get a ass load of seeds planted. This is an ass load of seeds day. There we go, that's the missing spot. That's the missing one. Okay, it's 10:50. I think we can actually get this whole area done before we have to go to Clint. That'd be really nice to not have to come back here, so... Yeah, I did... The bus I did actually get through the CC. That's correct. The excessive pause buffering is so that I can count my steps today as well. We're not quite at no, we're not at quite at 100 per hour, are we? We're nowhere near that. We started at 8 a.m., right? We started planting at 8 a.m. We're nowhere near 100 per hour. Oh no, we're close to 8. I was thinking I was only at 200 seeds. We're at like 280. We're close. We're actually close. For the amount of hoeing we've had to do, it's probably close. It's probably fine. This will be so poggers if we can do this. It'll be like, oh, he planted 1,700 seeds in one day, and he manipulated his weather. That'd be poggers. Can't wait till all this stuff's not in my inventory anymore. We're falling behind here. We're not doing 100 per hour right now. It's probably okay. It's just something to keep track of, that I'm not at the speed I want to be doing this at. Streamer, just use tractor mod. That won't even count as steps taken, probably. That'd be hilarious. Yeah, like imagine planting all your seeds by hand. Gamer, haven't you heard of the tractor mod? Okay, I'm intentionally keeping it even here, like I said before, for the I don't know how to explain. But for the mega bombs tomorrow, keeping it even is good. Thanks for that pillow pack, giving Allie some love there. Are mods worth it in this game? I don't know, if you're into mods, I guess so. I'm not into mods, so my answer would be no, but if mods are something you enjoy in your games, then by all means. It actually goes sideways here. In this area, I can actually see what I'm doing, so I am gonna just pause buffer these. This is pause buffering, by the way. This is technically the most efficient way to plant seeds. Like, you're basically only unpausing the game for like a split second. Your input goes down instantly. It takes like no time. But it's, as you can see, it's super toxic. If I don't think that I'm gonna get the if I don't think I'm gonna get the entire field done in time tomorrow, I'll have to do that for the whole day. I'll have to pause buffer the entire day. If I won't get it done otherwise. I'm gonna do it right here though, because I can, to try and like make up some efficiency here. I just did the... If you weren't streaming, would you pause buffer the entire game? No, I would still play it. Well, maybe not the entire game if I didn't have to, but... Oh, like, always, do you mean? No, I would not do that. No, that's crazy. I wouldn't do that. It is somewhat for your sake, yeah. It's for my own sake, too. Because pause buffering is pretty toxic. It sucks to do it long term. Kind of hard on your finger. But okay, so that's how far we are for right now. We need to go sell to Clint now. Buy coal. We're going to buy 500 coal.
Charging battery.
Chronic Anxiety Muffin, thank you for that tier 1 sub for 7 months, Poggers. Thank you for continuing to support the stream. I really appreciate that. Enjoy your badges and emotes. Do you have a founder's badge? Surely you do, right? You're one of my first subs. Yeah, you do. You have one. Awesome. Broke as hell in the winter. What do I do? Make money. Sorry, I couldn't resist. If you could do Skull Caverns, yeah, that's the best way to make money in a day. Otherwise, fishing, I guess. It's not that much money to fish. If you want fast money in this game, like basically Skull Caverns is the best way to get it. These 422 iridium bars that I'm going to sell are worth over 600,000 gold. It's the 1st of summer year 1 and my total earnings are almost 3 mil and I've got a ton more money in my inventory, so that shows you just how crazy Skull Caverns is. How in the world was that not a step? I suppose I could actually count my steps here, but I prefer not to. Because I don't want to run up my step count. I'm already at 11 steps. I can only technically take 6 more if I want the very first... if I want the very first lightning result, I can only take 6 more steps. That's probably not going to happen, so I'll have to run it up to 28 steps. Or maybe 36 steps, that would work too. Also 32 steps would work, excuse me. Okay, but for right now we need to sell. Getting all this stuff out of our inventory is a big exciting. Yeah, so we don't quite have all the money right now because I need to buy coal. We're gonna get like 500 coal. This pays for all the smelting I still have to do, and it also will pay for the next Skull Caverns day. So, We're gonna be really tight on cash, but whatever. I have to buy coal. I need about 80k more. Yeah, I need about another 80,000 to buy the rest of the starfruit I need, and then the rest of the 300k that I'll make today will be spent tomorrow on stone for tree fert, and then I'm basically going to be flat out of cash, but I will have an entire field full of starfruit, and I will have 530 trees planted with tree fertilizer growing. Over the next couple days after that, I'm going to have to buy wood and copper for tappers. We're going to have to make cash to do that. And then we're also going to need to make another 2 million to buy more starfruit seeds later. So it's going to get real expensive. But okay, we don't need more starfruit right now. We have the cash, but we don't need the starfruit right now. So let's go back to the farm. Yeah, there's no reason to go to the desert right now because the iridium's not going to be finished for a while yet. Let's go back to the farm and keep planting. Okay, we need to save every second. Every second counts. Let's see how much of the farm we have finished at this point. That's how much we have planted so far. We're going to try and go all the way across here before the end of the day. And then if there's time, we'll do another row. Like, to end the day, we'll do another row if we can. But I'm going to try and get this entire square done today. If I do, that'll be basically half the farm finished. This is going to be very tight. There is no guarantee that I'm actually going to finish this on time. If I'm like 100 seeds short, it's fine. I'll accept that if I'm like 100 short. Ooh, I need to do a rain totem today. Crap. I forgot a rain totem. I should have grabbed one when I was right by the chests. Ah, that's such a big mistake. I should have grabbed one first thing in the morning. What was I thinking? When's the next time I'm going to be close to the chest? The rain totems are right in here. In a warp desert. No, I'll have to grab them when I'm right here. This will be the closest spot. That's such a waste of time. Dang. This is how tight this day is that I'm upset that I wasted like 10 seconds. No, I'm not going to reset. I think it's okay. The routing's fine. I'm just an idiot. I should have picked up the starfruit. Or I should have picked up the rain totem first thing in the morning. This isn't going to be the difference maker for the day, though. Like this couple of seconds is not going to matter in the long run. Like I said, I could just pause buffer a few times if I need to catch up on frames. Oh, how is that not a step? You guys are trolling me today. Should have made notes. I did make notes. To get to the bus, I have to pay a ton of money. Yeah, it's like 40,000 or something. It's not that expensive. Well, I guess that's relative. Maybe that's expensive for you. Only 40K. So yeah, I realized when I said it that it could be that could be a lot of money for some people. Oh my gosh, I keep trying to delete this and failing. I'm winter first year, 12th day, and I've only made 200. That's actually pretty good for your first playthrough. Can you guys hear the music at least? I don't want it to be like just like a silent stream where I'm not talking. Guess I can't really compare pace right now because I did go and sell, so that took some time. I keep thinking that the pace is like really crappy, but not that bad. I just upgrade everything for clout. Nice. This is the high quality gameplay you guys come here for, right? Pause buffering, planting a field with pause buffering. With no game sounds because I'm tracking my steps. Oof. How am I consistently missing that spot? Only the best here. I come here to live vicariously through you as I want to do this but never will. Fair. Fair enough. Time is passing so quickly. I missed a starfruit that time. It's right there. Yeah. We have to leave a little bit, relatively soon. Probably at the top of this row. We have to put in the next round of iridium. And go buy more seeds. We're gonna definitely run out of starfruit at this pace. We have to buy more today. We need roughly 2,000 more total, which we don't have just quite enough money for. I suppose if I bought less coal, that would work, but it's okay. Doesn't matter. It would save us a trip to Sandy. Oh well. Such a small thing. Yeah, about half. Tabbed out. That's right there. Oh crap, I forgot to go. That's okay. Do that now. Unfortunately, we do have to do another round of Iridium today, which takes even more time off my plate. It's gonna be really tight. Oh, that was a step. Didn't mean to buy a beet seed. Damn it. It's only 20. Whatever. Clicked too many times. Should be able to get about 800 more here. Nice. Didn't mean to click out there. Okay, this is how serious I am about saving time here. Okay, it's too hot. I can't have this hoodie on. Okay, didn't mean to take a step there. It's really hard to not take steps while you're loading furnaces, because occasionally the game just fails to pause. Another step. Another step. Yeah, the game just sometimes just totally fails to pause when you tell it to, when you're loading furnaces. Very unusual. Another step. Jeez. I think every step I've taken has been while smelting. Another one. Okay, well, gonna have to take probably a step count greater than, okay, just took another one. That's 18. Alright, now we work back to the farm again. I actually need to grab the iron. Alright. Oh, this is craziness. My fingers are getting tired. Oh, that's how I meant to do. Okay, this is how far we are now. We have basically 8 hours left, or 7 hours left. We have 7 hours left. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna have to. I'm assuming that I'm gonna pause buffer this entire area here where I can see off screen really easily. Like, so when the pause menu is here, your character goes into this open area once the map isn't following you anymore. So it's really easy to pause buffer in that area because you can see your character and your cursor at the same time. I'm assuming I'm gonna pause buffer that whole time to make up some lost pace. The pace is being lost due to hoeing mostly. I'm hoeing more than I anticipated. And time in this game is a cruel mistress. Or master, I guess. Doesn't matter. This time doesn't have to be male, does it? Okay, let's sub out the 17 because those are going to run out soon, and we'll sub in a fresh 999. $80,000. How many seats is that? 200? Do I not have enough DSG? 34. I started with 3,512. I need 3,463 or something like that. That's right. I need less. I need slightly less DSG because a good portion of the greenhouse still has DSG on it. I don't want them there. I want them off in the out of the way. Since I moved the greenhouse to my advantage, it's 3,463. Okay, it's not good that I have one less because that means there's a spot that doesn't have DSG. Oh, it's right there. I'm tabbed out, by the way. I'm not losing time here. There we go. You guys are listening to the entire Sam's Band and you'll like it. You'll say thank you at the end. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm gonna explain the steps taken. I'm counting how many steps I've taken today. That allows me to set my own RNG for tomorrow. I don't have my that's okay. I don't have my scythe, but I can break it with my pick. In theory, I will get down to about 300 seeds by the end of this day. I'll get about, in theory, I'll get about 500 more planted. Hopefully. I'm hoping to make up quite a bit on with pause buffering. I'm a little bit worried at this point. That actually works pretty well there to do a triple, like to do 3 rows. Yeah, that works great there to do like a 3-way. Hey, Jay Precious. Let's go, Nuamat. Why is it based on step count? I don't know. Ask Concerned Ape. That's just the way the RNG is seated in this game. For like your daily stuff like weather and whatnot. I mean, it's actually a pretty ingenious way to make it work. So that you get a different result every step you take. It's a pretty interesting way to randomize it. Okay, where's the spot that doesn't have DSG on it? I'm tabbed out. Okay, it's right there. Got it. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. I just deleted 500 coal. Gotta be kidding me, man. I'm contemplating whether I'm going to end stream here or not. I'm getting really hot. I'm going to take this jacket off. I guess I'll try again. Be a little bit more efficient, maybe. I don't want to make no progress on stream today. Back to 0 steps. Yeah, alright, let's look at the bright side here. I can fix some mistakes, like I can grab a rain totem right now so I don't have to worry about it later. We can improve slightly. It's fine, right? We're gonna be positive about it. That sucks so bad though. Yep, just took a step there because the game didn't let me pause. Really interesting that that's the case there. It's pretty frequently actually that the game prevents you from pausing when you load a furnace for some reason. You're literally prevented from pausing in that second. That was a step. I'm gonna have to do this day at some point, so it doesn't really make sense to end stream right now. Like, I'm just gonna have to do it next stream. Just try to learn from that bit of failure. I don't need to end stream. I was just contemplating it after I deleted 500 coal when I was almost done this extremely tedious day. I was almost like, I don't feel like playing anymore, but I decided to just persevere here. That's basically what I decided. I mean, I could make this day less tedious on myself. I don't have to step count today. Like, it's not necessary. Like, when Habu sees this, he's gonna think there's no need to step count there, and I totally agree. But I just want to say that I did it. To say that I got all the seeds planted, and I pause buffered the whole day to get a lightning on the 3rd. How does the bus go through there? Magic. No, like the bus is just like a sprite. It's not like a character or anything. Like, it just phases through the furnaces and nothing happens. It's a little bit anticlimactic, actually. Yeah, just like literally nothing happens. Can you upgrade the Dragon's Tooth at Forge? Yeah, I have it upgraded. This is what my weapon is, the Dragon Tooth Club. It has 2 out of 3 rubies. And it's enchanted with Artful. That's my weapon. Put away the geodes, we don't need those. We're just gonna carry the iron on us, I suppose. No, we don't need it yet. Let's just put that away. We want to keep our inventory light. Put away the copper. I could make the megas now and put away the void and solar and gold. It's not a bad idea. Let's actually just do that. I made 60 yesterday and I didn't use all of them, so let's just do that again. I'll make another 60. Now I can put away the gold and the solar and the void. That'll help keep my inventory empty so I don't have anything on the bar to delete with anno canceling accidentally. That's so unfortunate that I did that. It just happens in such a split second. Like, your brain can barely process it in time, and I just was not paying enough attention because I was trying to get the spots hoed correctly. Just really unfortunate screw up. If there's anything I could ask Concerned Ape, it would be to take delete off of animation canceling. Like, just, why can't it be R right shift and like tab or something? Why does it have to be delete? Also, why can't I unbind delete? You can unbind most stuff. Why can't I make it so the delete doesn't just delete stuff? Why is that not an option? But alright, I'm on a tangent here. Okay, it's time to warp farm and start bombing the farm. Alright. Same deal as before. Let's get this done efficiently here. Okay, these aren't steps. I'm just wading through the grass. Same, the little step noise when I put down the bomb. It's just the bomb itself. Maybe since you're partner now, he'll come to his stream. Maybe. That'd be kind of cool. Why don't farmers hoe like this? This is much more efficient. Something tells me this wouldn't work out in real life. Just a hunch there, but you know, I could be wrong. I don't think those will be deleted again. I think they're too low. Need to move up the bombs a little bit. Put one there too. Yeah, they just barely didn't get deleted. Oh, that was a step because I hugged against that bush there. That counted as a step. Man, I also that was not a step. That was the ground again. Yeah, you have to go really far before you actually take a step. That wasn't a step. That wasn't either because I went into the grass. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that falls under the step sound. It's really rather silly. Placing a bomb, moving stuff in your inventory. And it's not even like just the same sound. It's controlled by the footstep slider, even though it's not obviously not a footstep. Okay, let's loop back this way. This is a pretty big spot I need to get here. Definitely need a bomb right here. And then down along here, need one as well. Ideally, we're going to have this finished around 8 a.m. Okay, that should be good. Let me see here. Yeah, this is a little bit better than last time. A little bit better bombed. I tried to cluster the bombs up a little bit more than last time, too. We have 2 more that are going to go off, so I think it's time to start hoeing, or hoeing and planting over here. This time, if I collect the iridium before Clint closes, like if I go to Clint at 3 instead, I'll be able to... Is that gonna work? No, I could just buy a slightly less coal right now. I don't need as much coal for today. The idea is to only go to Sandy one more time, so I would only sell as much as I need right now. So that's what I'm thinking. Let's warp and we get planting. This inventory though. I could put the weapon away. I don't need to carry that. I should have been putting stuff away. Okay, we already popped the... No, we did not pop the rain totem. Let's do that right now. Okay, the rain totem is taken care of. The bombs we don't need anymore. We've got the DSG and the starfruit. Let's keep all the valuables off this lower area. Let's get rid of this trash. Just sort of like open up the inventory a little bit here. Alright. Time to get back to planting. It's like already gonna get annoying that there's all this stuff in my inventory right now. It was really nice to have all this go on, so I was able to buffer a lot faster without stuff in my inventory, because then I could just have my mouse buttons pressed. I like this try method. That's it's better. That'll help. It seems more efficient too. Like I'm not I'm making less mistakes this way. Just dragging it in a line with pauses in between. That's very good. And then pausing between each set of 3 is also helping. You know you've mastered a game when you have to think to step. The whole step counting stuff is pretty interesting. I do like the change to the strat. So we used to do like casino stuff. I like this version of step counting because you really have to earn it. Very strong, but you have to earn it. It is tough to like correctly count your steps for the whole day, so you really have to be good at it. And it's very tedious, so it feels appropriate. It feels like an appropriate level of tedium for getting like basically your own RNG for a day. We'll do one more row, I think. That'll get us, yeah, that'll get us to the base of the water. Started from here, and that's a 1. So we kept getting those weird singleton areas. It'd be better if we only go 2. If we only go down 2 rows here, that's actually better. Because then I'll shift it up 1, and I'll stop having those little singular areas that are kind of weird. Does anyone remember roughly what time we got to this area way over here? Like, but when we would leave for Clint? It was like 1 p.m. or something like that. Maybe we go farther. I want to make the time line up really nicely. But I could just use more farm warp totems. And then keep planting this way for 2 hours, and then totem again. Yeah, we'll just use a ton of totems today. It's worth it to basically try to cut out as much running as possible. Running is one of the most inefficient things you can do in this game. We'll start going this way as planned. This is kind of a compromise between true pause buffering and insanity. Like, buffering every 3rd spot is kind of a good compromise, I think. It's not crazy tedious, and it helps me plant faster. I can already tell I'm going faster. Making less mistakes and going faster. Yeah. We have 140 seeds, 130 seeds down already? No, 40. No, 30. Yeah. 130 seeds down already in an hour. Slightly more than an hour, but still really good pace. Maybe losing my first attempt was a blessing in disguise. Yeah, this feels really good. Going into triples like this feels really good, really efficient, and it's not that tedious. We know that this is theoretically possible, but no one's done this yet. Zanji has done this on other farm layouts, but he hasn't done it on this one. And this farm layout has like 1,000 more spaces than the next biggest one. Or, I don't know how big the Four Corners farm is. It might be like 500 extra spaces over the Four Corners, but that's like 5 extra hours of planting. So we know that this is possible theoretically, but it's very Monka-esque. How is that not a step? Okay, I gotta move this out of the way now. It's like right where I want to be doing my buffering. How many times do you have to do this in the run? No, this is the only time, thankfully. Every time after this, I'll be also harvesting a crop, and the game pauses for a split second every time you harvest a crop. So you can run around with right click, press down off screen, and your character will bump into a crop, harvest it, the game will pause for a second, and then the seed will immediately be placed down on top of it. So every subsequent harvest will be, it'll take a long time in real life, but it will only take like half a day. More like 3/4 of a day. But it's much easier. This is by far the most taxing planting day because we're putting down all the initial seeds and hoeing. This is way faster? Nice. Does it look faster, or did you check VODs or something? I mean, it feels faster. I just don't have any data to, like, say, yes, this is faster. I feel like I'm making a lot less mistakes, too. Just not delete our Dragon's Tooth Hammer. I have to keep moving stuff to get it out of the way. Okay, don't be moving while you're doing this. Just plant. You went farther down? No, I went one row farther, so very slightly farther, yeah, but not dramatically farther. A piece of sap coming in like a homing missile. I'll still truly pause buffer when my character goes off screen, well, goes available like this, because that'll help the pace even more. I really want to get, if I can get way ahead of pace, I'd love to. Still not clay farming though, may need to reset. Oh yikes. People have unironically suggested that, like trying to clay farm while you till, and that just sounds crazy to me. Like, so difficult and probably not that effective. Oh, I didn't even check the luck, sorry. I have no idea what it is. Are you sure it was unironic? It's possibly ironically serious. Huh? I don't know. I'm very sarcastic and dry. Like, my humor is very dry and sarcastic. My wife tells me that occasionally people will ask her if I was being serious or not when I make a joke. They'll come up to her, ask her later if I was being serious. You guys want to know the luck? Sure. I'll open up the map predictor and find the luck. Was that a step? No, I've been paused the whole time here. It was probably just the trash can. The luck today is bats, negative 0.05. Yeah, it doesn't matter today. I just check in the map predictor. I don't bother doing anything else. But since my character is out from under the pause menu now, I can I can truly pause buffer this pretty easily, and that'll save time. I mean, I'm like going like 2 hours faster at this point. This is much faster, I can tell. Now that I can see where I am on the farm and what time it is now compared to what time it was when I went to Clint, I can tell I'm like over an hour and a half ahead of where I was last run. So that's nice. We're still doing our steps correctly, right? Have we really only taken 3 steps? Well, we'll take a few more when we go back to smelt again. It's pretty unavoidable. Although I'm more aware of it now, so I've been able to not mess up many extra times. This level of efficiency is just crazy, by the way. Like, last time I did this run, I did a jar run. My jar run where I made 49 mil. It took me 2 days to plant the whole farm with starfruit, and I had filled the whole farm up with sacrificial parsnips already. Like, this is so much more efficient. This is like new school bomb strats. We always knew the way we were doing it was less efficient than this. Like, we always knew we could pause buffer and stuff, but like, man, it's tedious, but that's just kind of like the natural progression of this kind of run. It's always going to get, eventually the tedium is going to get routed in eventually. It's really hard to kind of stay away from it. Especially when you have someone running the category with you, like a partner running the category. Jinx loves games. That's not going to come up on the alerts for some reason, but I do see that. Thank you that you are continuing the gift sub that you got from Plant Film. Thank you again, Jinx loves games. I think that you'll get an actual alert when your sub anniversary shows up. But yeah, thank you for that. I do see that. Yeah, this is over an hour faster. Like, we could check the VOD if we want, but it's got to be over an hour faster. We have basically 3 more. No, not quite 3. We need to leave it like 2:30, so we have like 2.5 hours extra planting. If I have my axe on me, I can see on the picture that a stump survived. This stump survived, so I need to break that. I think I have my axe on me. I don't need these trees up here. I have plenty of saplings, so eventually I'll be deleting these trees and putting a few garden pots in here. I need quite a bit of space for... Oh, I missed a spot down here. Dang. I have to go get this spot. Oh, that sucks. I can't leave that untilled. I have to get it. I know it's just one spot, but I have to go get it. Might as well get this one done here while I'm at it. Anyway, I'll put some garden pots in that area. I have to leave room for what's the word? I have to leave room for lightning rods. Oh, I forgot to do that. I came up with a little sheet that shows how many lightning rods is realistic to have, like to get every strike. I didn't know that so we can get rid of these first 3 columns because because the minimum number of strikes is 3 and the maximum is 27. So just running down the sheet here, if you want to get all 27 strikes on a best luck day, you need at least 30. You need a minimum of 27 lightning rods, and if you want to have a realistic chance of getting every strike, you need over 30 rods. But for the average of 15, the average number of strikes across all days is going to be like 15. If you want to have a greater than 50% chance of intercepting all 15 of those average strikes, you need to have at least 20 lightning rods. So I guess the average optimal number of lightning rods to have is 20. In my opinion, that's the bare minimum though, because most of your batteries you'll get from high luck day strikes, since you get so many more strikes. So if on average you want to absorb like half of the strikes, or if you want to absorb at a 50% rate probability, if you want to absorb all the strikes that you get on a best luck day, you need like 30. But obviously, if you have 30, then you're also basically guaranteed to get all the low luck strikes as well. Low luck day. I think the optimum number of lightning rods to shoot for is probably about 25. Maybe a few more. 25 minimum. If you can get like 28 to 30, that's optimal for getting the most amount of batteries, because then you'll have a much higher chance of getting most or all of the strikes on high luck days. But anyway, there's something I was thinking about earlier. What's the step taking counter? I'm counting my steps. I can set my RNG tomorrow. Wifey needs me for a second, so I'll be right back. It's a good a moment to take a break anyway. I need to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Thanks. All right, sorry about that. Although, hopefully the sound hasn't been off for very long. Oh, some like I don't want to listen to any more Stardew. I want to listen to this album. Okay. Sorry, everybody. It's 3 lightning strikes on average for the worst luck day and 27 on the best, so it's assuming it's a linear interpolation. Oh, average, not min and max. Okay. No, it doesn't matter where you put the lightning rounds. Alley 8 chord. Yeah, I had to step away for a few minutes. Sorry about that. But today we're planting a lot of starfruit. Basically, it's the first of summer, year 1, and we're planting the entire farm with starfruit. It's gonna take 2 days to do. We're trying to get as much done as we possibly can today. Get our cursor exactly where I want it for this. Perfect. Alright, so we're gonna plant until 3 p.m. What is that emote? Ica Knight. That's pretty cool. It kind of looks like Owly with a helmet and a shield. Oh, yeah, okay, good. I do have my axe.
Charging battery.
Really enjoying the stream. Thanks for the late night entertainment.
Kalalak, thank you for that sub with Prime Gaming for 2 months. Really enjoying the stream. Thanks for letting that imitate. Well, thank you for the kind words, and enjoy your badges and emotes. Thank you for supporting the stream. Yeah, just sorry I had to step away for a moment there. Wifey comes first. Yeah, this is like super efficient. I feel like this is probably the best way to do it without full on pause buffering. It's just so much easier to not make any mistakes when you just go in like nice rows. Like this. Just 3 in a row pause, 3 in a row pause, 3 in a row pause, 3 in a row pause. No mistakes. Except for the occasional mistake. Oops. Oh, that was a step too. Also, the music's like kind of loud in my ears. Turn it down a hair. Hopefully it's turn up the game a little bit. Yeah, there we go. That's nice and loud. Where's the missing one? Okay, I gotta find the missing spot. I'm tabbed out here. Oh, it's right there in the corner. Must have missed. Yeah, I did miss that one. Oh, pause too fast there. Yeah, this is going really fast. I think it's going fast. We're obviously ahead. Just see if we can keep it up, basically. Let's actually do up here first. Oh, that was a step. I didn't mean to take a step there, but I did. That upper spot's a little bit annoying. It's kind of a time waste to go up there, but you have to fill the spots. It'd be a lot of starfruit to miss out on. Starfruit is the name of the game here. As much starfruit as we can possibly get our hands on. Means filling every nook and cranny. It all gets hit by the rain totems, so... You already have Agri? Yeah, I already have Agriculturalist. I got it yesterday. Well, when I woke up today, I got Agriculturalist. So these seeds are all getting Agriculturalist right now with the DSG. So when they all get watered tomorrow, they'll all be on the same cycle. They'll take 8 days, and they'll all be finished on the 10th. How much will this all give you when done? The entire field, I'll be able to get 3 harvests. I'll do it this time. I'll do another harvest. I'll replant on the 10th, so that'll be a second harvest. On the 19th will be a third harvest. So all in total, that would be... What's the actual full number? Like, just over... Excuse me. Like 3460, something like that. Times 3 times 3150. That'll give about 33 million. Just from the farm. Obviously, we have many more harvests on the island. We'll also be planting pumpkins in the fall. We have the greenhouse, and then we have Skull Caverns. It's gonna be a lot of money. I can see that I need to chop this. I need to hit Clint. Yeah, I need to go to Clint after I do the second round of Iridium, which is going to be... Wait, did I do this wrong? Oh wait, I screwed up. No, it's fine. Yeah, I need to go to Clint like now, basically. The fastest way to get to Clint's from here. I only have 61 coal, so I can't do a full smelt at... I was going to do a full smelt at 2, but I don't have time. Because I don't have enough coal. Would it take longer to run over to the carts? Or would it be faster to desert? It'd be faster to desert warp and then run up that way. That would certainly be faster. That's what I'll have to do. Let's finish this row. And then go to Clint. Because we need coal. Doing really well. Really, really well. It's only 2 p.m. and we're doing great. That's our progress. Yeah, that's a little bit annoying that we have to do this, but oh well. Well, I guess we can smelt the first bit. We're gonna run out of coal and have to come back later anyway. That's pretty okay though. We're gonna come right back here anyway to buy. No, let's just do it this way. Our goal right now is just to run up to the desert bus and leave. This is just oh, that was a step. This is faster than running all the way back across the farm. This uses less time. It's a fast way to get to Clint's shop. That does not count as a step, by the way. That sound that gets played when the bus door closes, that's not a step. It's an NPC. It actually does, yeah. Walking to the bus animation does count as steps. Okay, so yeah, it's so close. 797k. So instead of 500 coal, we'll just buy like... Wait, it doesn't matter, right? Oh, if I had... Crap, if I had gotten a few extra iridium bars, that would be enough that I wouldn't have to take another trip to Sandy. Well, I need like, it's like almost exactly 2,000 seeds that I need. Being 3k short is only, how much is that? But I need coal anyway, so no, it wouldn't have worked anyway because I still need some coal. If I had taken the 61 coal I have and smelted iridium with that, and then gone to Clint with the extra iridium that I got from the previous harvest, that would have worked. But this doesn't work, so I still need to make 2 trips to Sandy. It's okay, it's not that big of a deal. It's literally like half a tick to walk from the desert warp totem spot to Sandy's shop. It's like half a tick. It doesn't matter. Let's just get the 500 coal we planned on getting. It's not like I don't have quite enough money to try a different strategy, so let's just do the old one. Okay, we're good there. And we warp again. Except we're really abusing warp totems today. We need every bit of time we can, so we're gonna warp everywhere we can possibly warp. It might turn out that it's not this tight and I have plenty of time tomorrow. Don't trash it this time. I'll try not to. That was really sad. I'm gonna keep it all off to the side and keep that whole danger zone empty. Like this whole area is gonna be empty because it's dangerous. As you saw, it's dangerous to keep items there. We're literally gonna use a desert warp totem and go from Sandy's shop back to the spot here to save a tick. It saves like 1 tick, and I don't want to hear anything about it from you all. It's worth it. Oh, that was a step. But pretty sure we've only taken 7 steps today. Oh, 8 steps. Again, it's okay if I screw up the step counting. It'd be really cool if I got it, but question, what's the most valuable crop of each season? What's the most valuable to put in the greenhouse? Yeah, Elena's right. Strawberries, starfruit, pumpkins, and ancient fruit. Strawberry is the best spring crop. Well, strawberry or rhubarb better? Rhubarb might be better than strawberries. I don't know for sure. Starfruit's the best summer crop, yes, and pumpkins are the best fall crop, that's true. Sweet gem berries are a bait. Those are not worth your time to do. And ancient fruit is the best greenhouse crop, yeah. Well, technically starfruit's better than ancient fruit, but it's annoying to have to constantly replant it, so the agreed upon best crop for the greenhouse is ancient fruit. Ancient fruit's just like the best crop in the game. But since you asked about specific season crops, those are the correct answers. Well, if you have no kegs or jars, just do cranberries. That was a step. But you should never, well, I mean, you could play however you want, but if you care at all about money or efficiency in this game, then you should never sell your crops raw. You should always process them using kegs or jars. It's just literally more money to do that. There's no downside whatsoever to processing your crops. And jars and kegs are really easy to get. Like jars in particular literally can be, all the materials can be purchased from vendors, so you can literally just get jars with just straight cash. Oh, that was a step. If you turn all your ancient fruit into wine, is that better? Or is the extra time still less than planting? Well, you turn your star fruit into wine too. And starfruit wine is worth more than ancient fruit wine. No, that was, I didn't take any steps there. Okay, I need to grab the iron. Put away this extra stuff that I don't need, like the fiber, and I don't need that. I don't need any more bombs today. I need bombs tomorrow, but I'm gonna be coming here first thing to smelt, and then planting all day after that. Everything else we need to keep on us, but we don't need our stone. We're likely to get more stone though. What are you guys talking about? Aging, not arguing. Oh, is aging ever worth it? If you're playing casually, sure. Like, if you don't care about time, sure. But for me, for this money run, no, I won't do aging because it's way too slow. The amount of extra cash you get from it is so minimal because it takes like half a year to process. And all it does is turn the starfruit wine from 3,000. It's like 3,150, and then it doubles to 6,300. It's like, wow, that's really valuable, but it took half a year to get 3,000 G. So, it's pretty bad for this, but for sure when you're playing casually, it's fine. Just don't expect it to make you a ton of money, you know? Like, if you want a lot of money, just plant a mega crop like what I'm doing. Don't bother like trying to age it. But if you're just having fun, for sure it's worth it to do that. Just use fairy dust in the cask. That's actually profitable, right? Someone told me that was profitable. I haven't run the numbers on it myself. But that's still kind of a meme, you know? Like, fairy dust is probably kind of hard to get. Okay, back to planting. Get everything out of the danger zone. Everything way up here. Very unlikely to delete anything in those spots, right? Right? Let's check the farm again. I really like how we're doing on pace. We're going quite a bit faster than last attempt, I'm pretty sure. We'll see how it turns out though. Just like mentally, I'm pretty sure last run I was about at this point at like 5 p.m. or something. But I don't know. Maybe not. About an hour faster? That's great. If I'm actually an hour faster, that's huge. Ah, come on. Just trying to get my character lined up so I don't have to move a bunch. There we go. Perfect. Wish I didn't have to pause buffer all day. I brought this completely upon myself. I 100% admit I've brought this upon myself. Delete your coal again? No. I wouldn't wish this day of Stardew Valley on my worst enemy. There's tedious, and then there's this day. Select speed grow or quality. Well, for what I'm doing, it's no brainer. It's select speed grow. Since I'm putting everything in a keg anyway, I don't care about the crop quality. I care about getting more crops faster, so it's a complete no-brainer for me. Again, if you have any kind of kegs or jars on your farm, you should use speed grow as well. It's better. But if you're just selling raw crops, which that's fine if that's how you want to play, then there could be an argument for using a quality fertilizer. But think about it this way. A fertilizer at best, if it gets you gold quality, it increased the value by 1.5x. But if you use speed grow to get twice as many harvests, even if they're both basic quality, that's still a 2x multiplier. So speed grow is basically always better. Spreadsheet says rhubarb is 63 G per day and strawberries are 86 gold per day. Oh wow, so they're much better. Assuming you plant spring first and keg. Oh, okay, yeah. I guess usually when I see strawberries, it's like planted the 14th or whatever. But yeah, that makes sense. Strawberries is actually a pretty good crop, aren't they? Obviously, the problem with strawberries are always a non-starter in a run like this because you literally have to spend like an entire day getting them. You lose like 8 or 10 hours of the day. What's the minimum number of hours you could lose by going to get strawberries? It's probably like at least 10 hours, which is like you can't do that. You can't lose like most of a day just to get strawberries. Like they're not that good. Alright, this is going pretty well again. I feel like we're ahead. Even if I'm not actually, it's good for my mental state to think that I'm ahead. Wait, what? Okay. I got off a little bit there. Wait, how did I managed to leave an entire spot blank of both DSG and Starfruit, and I didn't notice? Because the numbers were still aligned. Alright, I need to focus up a little bit. That's kind of unacceptable to do that. Oof. Getting kind of late IRL. Gotta finish this day up. Definitely not doing another planting day on this stream. How come, streamer? This looks so fun. Smile. I can tell you're really enjoying this. It's not so bad when you get into a groove. Smile. Just dragging the seeds along the side like that is just like revolutionary. It seems like you're much less likely to make mistakes this way. Well, for me at least. I feel like this is much better for me. How pog would it be if we get the step manip right and we get like an above pace number of seeds down? How pog would that be? Gotta focus if I want that to happen. I think I probably will go back to hardcore pause buffering over here just to like really secure the pace. We're clay farming, guys. Alright, let's sub out a new set of seeds and fert. Keep those stacks aligned. Yeah, America, we're gonna have to buy like 200 more starfruit seeds tomorrow. We actually do have the cash for it now, but Clint is closed, so. We'll get it tomorrow, no problem. Is there any reason why Sandy would be closed tomorrow? She doesn't have a doctor's appointment, right? I didn't check that. I need to make sure that Sandy is open tomorrow. Imagine your run dying to like the dumbest thing like that. Like Sandy isn't open on the 2nd of summer. Stardew Oasis. Okay, she's open tomorrow. Good. Watching this, I can see I've been playing this game as a casual. That's totally fine. Most people are casuals, and there's no reason to not play casually. Like, this is pretty extreme what I'm doing. Like, let's be honest, this is very extreme. I'm specifically trying to see just how crazy I can break the bounds of this game. The other guys, the other min-max streamers are doing the same thing. Like we're intentionally playing this like to the absolute extreme max. Yeah, that's actually completely true, Geeky Frignet. Most people that hang out here still play casually, but they've picked up quite a bit of like tips and tricks so that they sort of play like semi-casual now. Yeah. Yeah, like if you want to plant your farm like this, like just download the tractor mod, you know? Like no one's gonna care if you download the no one's gonna care if you download the tractor mod and get your seeds planted that way if you don't feel like doing this. For me, I get a sense of accomplishment doing it this way, but for most people, it's just so tedious. I only play. Gosh, my throat keeps like getting clogged up every time I try to talk. I only play casually, but I killed the Get This SC level 100 quest after watching you play. Nice. That's good to hear. What if I can only play on Switch? Nothing wrong with that. The Switch is great for playing this game. Casually, I mean, I wouldn't recommend trying to do like a serious min-max on your Switch, but just for having fun, like the Switch is great. Being able to like play Stardew in bed is awesome. My wife has a Switch and she likes it. Using the predictor for ladders cheating? No, it's not, because we know how to do it manually. In fact, there's an old highlight on my channel right now. It's called Stardew University Maniping Ladders, something like that. It's where Blade was teaching me how to do it. So I know how to map my ladders completely manually with just a spreadsheet. It takes a little bit longer than using the predictor, but it's basically the same thing. So I can I can do it manually, so it's not cheating to use the predictor, but for this run I chose not to. Are you level 10 farming? Yeah. I got it yesterday. I already have agriculturalist. Like, I got agriculturalist when I woke up this morning, so it's that's why I'm doing the deluxe speed grow now. I can save the walking. Yeah, I, as soon as you asked that, I was like, oh, he thinks I'm screwing myself over because I don't have level 10. But yeah, I got it yesterday. Have you played Stardew with your wife? I did, yeah. I actually, there's another highlight. I feel like I'm just like repping all my highlights, but yeah, I did a stream with my wife on New Year's Eve. We played co-op together. It was pretty fun. There's some pretty good moments from that. Might do that again at some point. Please, come watch my content. Do you water these manually? No, I already used a rain totem earlier today, so they're all gonna get watered by the rain tomorrow. Before you ask, you cannot make it rain on the 1st of summer. The 1st of any month it cannot rain. Oh, by the way, Habu, when you do this, like this triple method that I've been using is crazy good. It's better than pause. Well, it's not better than pause buffering. It's easier than pause buffering, but it's similar results. So you just go across, across pause, across pause, across pause. Switch to the starfruit, across pause, across pause, across pause. Super fast and like no mistakes. Extremely efficient. Even don't tell him about that part. This is definitely not my second attempt at this crazy tedious day because I deleted my coal. Definitely not. Oh my gosh, the things I do to myself. It's probably good that I did overall because this day is much more efficient than last attempt. I'm way ahead, like crazy far ahead of before. What is the best path? The center one. What paths? The path to spin class. I haven't taken a stepping stone that I'm kind of like psyching myself out that if I take a step I won't like recognize the sound. Like I won't notice it or something. I'm a little bit worried. Okay, how's this gonna line up? So we do 3 here, we go down with 3, up with these 3, down with these 3, and then up. It doesn't quite work. Whatever. Very minor. Move this stuff out of the way here so we can get nice even rows without picking up our stuff. That works really well. Everything's out of the Anno cancel danger zone. Oh, wow. That was a bad pause. Wasted a ton of time there. It's okay. We're gonna do once our character gets visible, we're gonna do true pause buffering for this area. That'll accelerate the pace by a good bit. If we make any mistakes, we can fix them tomorrow. Like if we miss a spot. And like I said, if we're a few hundred short, at the end of the second, if we're a few hundred short, it's not the end of the world. I can plant them on the 3rd, and then all I have to do is manually water the starfruit on the 11th. Just the ones that are behind, if I manually water those on the 11th before going to Skull Caverns, it'll save them. Like they'll catch up that way. If I can save it that way. Preferably, obviously, I would get them all done. But they can be saved. If we finish this top half, yeah, we'll start going across if we get ahead and finish early. Step counting was a really good idea. Yeah, there is a lot of pause buffering built in. It does work out really well. Like I said, it's like not that important though. That's like kind of the one downside to it, is that it doesn't matter. But yeah, it is very efficient to pause to do that today. Like we're not gonna struggle for batteries. Like let's be honest. Wish the ring slot's like kind of actually in the way of where I want to be doing this. By the way, what that secures is if you force lightning on the 3rd, you're going to be chaining rain totems after that. And if you don't know that interaction, if you make it lightning for a day, or if it lightnings naturally, the next day, if you use a rain totem, that will extend the lightning storm. And I'm going to be using rain totems every day, so by getting a lightning storm on the 3rd, that means I'll also get a lightning storm on the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, the 8th, the 9th, and the 10th. I will get 8 consecutive lightning storms. Which is why it's ridiculous and unnecessary, because I'm gonna have way more batteries than I can make crystallariums with yet. This is just one of the easier days to actually do this, so it works out. Yeah, we have 4 more hours to do seeds, so I think we're doing good. We have even less chores to do tomorrow too, so if we are ahead on pace, like if we have 1,800 seeds down, that means we only need to do 1,600 more tomorrow, and we have less chores to do, so... But, no, we have the same number of chores, because we have to do the greenhouse tomorrow. This is so tight. No matter how you do it, it's so tight. Oh yeah, I said I was going to truly pause buffer this. I don't know if this is really saving much. The swipe across pattern is so efficient, I don't even know if I'm saving much doing it this way. Like full buffering. Every single seed counts though, so alright, I know this is pretty flashy. Since it's like the rest of the screen is dark, I apologize, it is flashy. We are actually almost done. It's 10:40 p.m. so yeah, it's about the same, honestly. I'm not really saving much. Another small bonus of doing it this way with rain totems is that these seeds will not grow tomorrow. Since they didn't get water today, the first stage will effectively be tomorrow, so they'll still be at the base seed level, which means that your character does not get a speed detriment from running through them. You get like a 10% speed loss from running through your crops when they're growing, but if they're still just at the base seed level, they don't give you a speed debuff. It's like a small thing, but it means that when we have to run through these crops tomorrow, we won't lose any speed for it, because they won't have actually grown yet. Budget strobe light. I'm sorry. We are almost done. Oh, jeez. I was selecting the wrong tool. What a waste of time there. We're at 1,500 seeds to go. 1,500 seeds down, roughly, with 3 hours to go. I think we're very efficient so far. Oh, that was a step. My finger just like failed to pause. It's actually good that I took a step because I'm at only 11 and I need to take, what is it, a minimum of 17? Yeah, I need to take 17 steps minimum. It looks like I'll be able to force that, so I need to run 6 more steps. We'll do that at the very end of the night. Okay, we actually finished everything I planned to finish, and we have 2.5 hours of planting left. That's everything done. This is how far I got in my... Oh wait, no, wrong pick. That's how far I got in my test run. I did a test of this, so I'll be even better than the test if I can get all the way across the farm before 2 a.m. The reason I don't want to go any farther down is because I'm intentionally leaving a buffer of tilled tiles here so that when I wake up tomorrow, I can use mega bombs in this area and I can find the exact tile that I can put a mega bomb on to get maximum explosion radius without deleting starfruit. So by not bombing the whole farm today, as long as I keep my starfruit on a nice even layer like this, I won't delete any of them when I do mega bombs tomorrow. I can be very efficient like that by keeping a buffer of these already tilled tiles. It just works out. So the plan will be to just do a row 3 straight across here, just to work through the buffer. And then if I still have time, I'll start going down the farm. Oh wait, no, these spots are not... Never mind. That doesn't actually work because these spots still have dead crops on them. I guess we'll start working our way back this way if we still have time because this area has already got a buffer built into it. Plus it's fine, like it's not that bad if there's a few spots that need to be tilled by hand, obviously. Okay, let's intentionally take a step here. We're at 12. I'm like so worried I forgot about something. The starfruit planting pace today has been really good, so I don't see any reason why we should have to reset this day. No, we're not smelting tonight. The only thing we have left to smelt before the 3rd is a round of iron. No, I don't need to smelt tonight. First thing in the morning tomorrow, I will wake up and warp to the desert and do a smelt of iron. Which I actually honestly don't even need to do. But I might as well put it in because I need to pick up the iridium so I can sell it to buy stone. So I might as well put it in tomorrow because I have to run across the furnaces anyway to pick up the iridium. But yeah, we'll do it that way. Another small bonus is that tomorrow when I want to buy stone from Robin, it'll be raining tomorrow, so she'll be at her shop all day. I don't have to go there at a specific time. Kind of a nice little poggers thing there. Yeah, I should, if my numbers are right, I should have money for everything. The last bit of money I need is on the furnaces right now as iridium bars, so I should be fine. No, the workout is on Tuesday, but if it's raining, she doesn't go. That's what I was saying about kind of like a small advantage there is that since I made it rain, Robin will be there. Yeah, I do want to make gold eventually. Yeah, I might do gold at some point too. If on the 3rd, I'll have plenty of smelting time because the 3rd I have to do trees, so I'll have plenty of smelting time then. The only reason I'm doing furnaces at all tomorrow is because I need to pick up that iridium. I want to make sure that I get all the starfruit down. That's my top priority for these 2 days. Keep getting killed in the first 10 levels of the Skull Cavern. What do you recommend? You're taking food, right? Do you have food with you? You need a good food that can heal you for a lot. Wait, okay, well the first thing I'd recommend is taking food with you to kill the, the monster's gonna deal you damage. You need to heal it by eating food. What food would you recommend? Salad is a great option. A lot of people that have like cows go with cheese. Cheese is very good if you have cows that can make it for you. Salads are very efficient from Gus. Some people use sashimi, which like if you have a lot of fish, like if you like to do a lot of fishing, you can make sashimi. But yeah, you need to have a good weapon and you need to have food with you. That's the first thing I would suggest if you're not going with that. By a good weapon, I would say you probably need to at least have like the lava katana or whatever. If you have the galaxy sword, that's the... What's a good weapon? The obsidian edge. I mean, you probably want something better than that. What's an easy what's an easy weapon to get Yosemite Sam? Can someone in chat help him figure out what weapon to get there that's better than the obsidian edge? Yeah, the obsidian edge is pretty bad. I mean, if you have nothing better, it can sort of work, but also if it's like just like his first playthrough, I don't want to spoil him about the galaxy sword if he doesn't want to be spoiled about it. I suppose if he didn't want spoilers, he shouldn't probably shouldn't be on Twitch asking for advice. So yeah, definitely you should get the galaxy sword. Although, what's the easiest way for a casual player to get their hands on a prismatic shard? We forgot the basics. Check your luck. Oh, well, his question was specifically he was dying really quickly, and I asked if he had food, and he said no. So we were suggesting types of food and then a good weapon to kill the monsters. But for sure, once he has that squared away, you do probably want to go on a good luck day if you're not experienced yet. Reset floor 1 for a drop shaft. No, don't suggest my strats. I'm very experienced in the Skull Cavern. Someone who's brand new should not be focusing on that. They should be focusing on just like the mechanical skill and stuff, having a good weapon and that kind of thing. Okay. I need to start thinking about taking the last couple of extra steps I need to take here. I'm at 12. I need to take 5 more steps. Okay, I also need to clear out this garbage here, because I need to finish all the way across here so that my mega bombs make sense. Oh, why didn't I get this spot? That was dumb. Alright, so let's take a picture of the farm here. We have 40 minutes to go. That's like, we've exceeded expectations at this point. We're doing really good. We're over halfway done at this point. I'm thinking what I want to do is start in this area right here and just work my way that way until I pass out. Although, honestly, I probably could just go straight down and hack through the bushes. No, that's not very efficient. I don't want to hack through the bushes. That's not efficient. I'll just have to sacrifice a little bit of buffer area for mega bombs. Like, I'll have to put the mega bombs much farther south, or use a smaller bomb type. That's possible too. Do it that way. Okay. Let's also figure out the steps that we need to take. We're at 12. We need to make sure that we take 17. I need 5 more steps. Let's do that really quickly here. 1, 2, 3. That was 3 steps, so we're at 15. Forgot how speedy we were. Wait, I need to take steps. Oh, that didn't count. Yeah, I should have my scythe. That's not my that's a mistake that I don't have my scythe. It would have been better to go straight down, but I don't have it, so I just can't do it. Yeah, I still need to take 2 more steps. I still didn't take one. Kind of intentionally need to take a step here. There we go. So at 16, we need one more. We'll take one more with the final square that we do. Piece of DSG somewhere. There we go, got it. All right, one more step. There we go, that's 17. So if everything's correct here, we only took 17 steps on the day, which means we'll get lightning. Let me just triple check this. I also want to triple check that the number I pulled out of my save file is the correct number. So this is my save file. All I'm doing is looking for my steps taken. 48053. And we're just going to close back out of that. Yeah, so I got the right number. That means my 17th step, which I just took, will give lightning. F. Huh? Okay, let's just keep planting seeds. This is a great day. I'm really pleased. I'm already at the step count I want, so I gotta pause buffer all these steps. Actually super critical that I don't miss a step, because if I take an extra step, I will be screwed because it's 1:50 a.m. and I don't have time to take 11 more steps to get another lightning day, so. To be super close on the buffering. Ah, I passed out with 3 DSG sitting there. That sucks. All right, what do you guys think? Did we get lightning? Spreading weeds have caused damage to my farm? Hope not. Ooh, that's loud. Okay, let's put that back to normal. We'll put that back to normal for end of stream here. Oh yeah, it's just like, it's the trash going. Ah, we lost a DSG, that sucks. Oh well, we lost 1 DSG. I'll have to remember that. When I do this, I'll have one extra star fruit. So this is what I meant about a buffer, so I can... I don't have my mega bombs on me, but I should be able to put a mega bomb right about here, and it won't blow up the line of star fruit. I'll have to check the exact spot, based just trial and error, find the exact spot. But that's kind of the plan there, is that I have this buffer of already tilled spots. But yeah. I think we did pretty good here. All I need to do is check if I got lightning. We'll check the luck first, and that will give us an indication of if we did it right. So if I did it right, the luck will be no, let's just do the weather. Let's just check it. We do it right? Damn it. Well, we'll do it again today. It's no big deal. I bet I accidentally took a step in the grass at some point when I was bomb farming. Like when I was tilling the ground with bombs, I probably took a step that I didn't notice. Yeah, I'll check the actual step count. What was that? 48071. Yeah, I was off by 1 step. I took 1 extra step than I thought I did. Oh well. We will try this again today. On the 2nd, we'll try another. We'll try the step count again today. 48, and I can just put this right into my sheet now. 48071. Yeah, it's not a big deal. Like, honestly, I can just do it again. I can try again today, and then I'll just get a rain. Like, I'll get a